Yo, it's time to get it right. This is a show that's not about stats, not about numbers. It's about facts. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Let's Get It Right. I'm your boy Jonathan, the Juice Man Preston. I got my man Alex Mans with me.
At this point, I don't need an introduction.
You just clap.
I got people clapping.
I put the clap in last time.
Yeah, right. No, I got people clapping, watching me.
You know, I had somebody watch it. I was showing somebody, and it was like, did he just clap for himself?
Damn right I clapped for
And
myself.
then you put that in. Immediately after that, they were like, oh, shit. Yeah,
Damn
so,
right I clapped for myself.
you know what? That's
Here we
good,
go.
though. Gotta get your little stamp in.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's my thing.
So
I
what's
just
up,
start
man?
randomly clapping throughout the show. You know, now you know it's me.
We do. We
Come
know.
on, Skip. Come on.
Yeah, he is. He's my Skip.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm the token white guy.
He's
you know?
a token white guy. All right.
Well, really, would it be token white guy? Because it's only one black guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not counted.
Right. No, neither am I.
So it's
You
only
actually
one of
inside
one.
the room right now, it got 1.5 black people and 1.5 white people. I'm the guy that makes it.
So
you know
you
what I'm
even.
saying? Yeah,
Ebony and
we
Ivory,
even.
man,
We
Michael
breaking
Jackson.
even right now.
See, I got the whole mix. You got half a mix.
Right. I'm probably the paciest.
You
white
know what?
Guy.
We're the ice cream machine. He's that middle, the middle piece.
You're right.
Where you
You're right.
get
The
both.
swirl and shit.
I'm the one that everybody wants. I'm the one that everybody wants. Yeah. All right. So listen, we gotta get something real serious, real quick. Before we do that, what's up with you, man? How's things going? What's new with you? Ready for you back in college now, right? Y'all see I'm in my gear at my first day of
I was
school.
about to say you look like
Looking
a
like
damn-
he going to kindergarten.
right, yeah. You know, probably laid out everything the night before.
I did.
Right?
I did. Matter of fact, I did.
Put it up under the bed.
I had it hung up, ready to go. They
Probably
made sure
waited
the
till,
hat matched. I was like, yo, I got the right shoes.
Get up under the blanket, boy. I'm gonna kill him.
About to kill it.
Stayed up till midnight doing laundry.
I went to the gym. I went. So tell me how I woke up. I went to the gym to get in the right state of mind. You feel me? Yeah. So I fit in. You know what I'm saying? Don't get my beer belly popping out. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't drink. But you know, I didn't want. I didn't want that out there. So, but all right, back to
No,
back. So what's up with
you know,
I say it's selfish. It's selfish because the other kids couldn't. You know, usually this is the time where the other kids do that. He said, "Fucking, I'm gonna do it."
Right.
Yep. I mean, my kids are staying home. They're doing homeschool.
I know.
I
know.
had
So
to-
he
I had to
got
take
the
they
glow
shine. I had to
outside.
take
Be like,
they
well,
shine.
somebody gonna take their school pictures.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pause real quick. Let me
That's-
vote. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's probably the
Hey, I got a
picture
fresh. I
taken.
got a fresh cut
Right.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Fifth picture taken.
Man.
No, not that one.
Yeah, I
Delete
told
that
her.
shit, right?
I had to I did. I had her retake it about
Yeah.
4 times. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking neighbor watching
Man.
that tiny whiteys in the background and shit. I know we gotta redo that.
Yeah, I live
Parents
with
just
I live-
mad. This motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Hey.
Can't even take my kids.
He looked good though. That's what they say. Yeah, he looked good though. I don't care.
I know. Yeah, college started back up here. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do this whole mask thing on campus because most people can't wear a damn condom for about 5, 10, 15 minutes.
Man.
So how you expect me to have a mask on 10 hours a day?
Well, I'm surprised you ain't got no kids with that comment.
Not keep it clean.
Listen, so I was on campus with the mask, and because you have to have it for the class, and you know what really made me mad is she told me I can't have the drink. She said you're not allowed to have drinks in class because you have to lift the mask up to have a drink. I'm like, I'm in a 2-hour class. You think
That
I
I
can't
paid
have a
for.
drink? You know what I mean? I got the mask on.
Take it outside.
That's what she said. Just take it outside. You know,
Jeez.
when you walk in the door, they have these things where you wipe down the desk,
Yeah.
make sure everything's like clean and so forth. You do it yourself, and then so forth. But I mean, like, I don't see why I can't have a drink. Like, I'm thirsty. It's a
know.
2-hour class.
I
My mouth all dry. I got gum in my mouth, and you know
That means every classroom should have like a break area.
they got break areas. I mean, you
Where
go
you
out
can
the
just
hall.
one at a time.
Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, that's some of my classes though. You know, it's like, oh, whatever. You know, the class size is now 20. You go into the damn classroom, and everyone's still like humped up on top of
yeah.
each other. It's
With a
like,
mask on though. So
Yeah,
you're
my
good.
mask on though, so it's fine.
So you're good.
Right, but yeah, it's going to be a weird semester. Not looking forward to it.
No, you ready to get through it?
So glad I'm done.
Yeah, just head down, fucking just next 16 weeks here, and then
Exactly. This is it.
A day at a time.
This is it. Let's get
Day at a
through
time.
it. Let's get through it. Let's keep it going. So with that being said, keeping it going. We had some. It seemed like we like in a twilight zone, right? It's like a deja vu where like you think things are like getting better,
you know,
right?
2020, we knew it was going to be a shitty year. You know, January 6th, right? We knew right from the get-go, hey, fuck, not Kobe of all people.
Yeah.
right? So that started the kind of precedent for this year. Every month, something more dramatic has happened, and now here we are, like you said. Now
Literally,
we're going
to
back
the
on
day,
months.
to the day of
And-
George Floyd's timing death.
And 2 months
Yeah,
later,
it was a couple of months.
To the day. It's literally to the day. 3 months to the day at the time this man got shot.
Yeah.
Oh, but if y'all didn't know about it, I mean, obviously you do. I mean, if you haven't, you're living underneath a rock. Jacob Blake was shot by the police 7 times in the back.
and I'm embarrassed because now I gotta, come on here and say, hey, 2 months later, what the fuck are we doing? We gotta be better. I made this plea last time this happened with George Floyd. Hey, we gotta be better. We can't do this. There's no excuse anymore.
And
there's nothing.
and it's once, and I told my wife, because as soon as this went down, I was like, people are going to look up his criminal record. They're going to try to find something that he did wrong or something to justify whatever happened. And like, then all of a sudden, I seen the video. I ain't seen no knife. Now it's talking about somebody said as a police officer, throw down a knife, throw down a knife. A bystander, a anonymous bystander says the police were yelling, throw down a knife, or so forth, right? My question is, 7 shots in the back?
White, black, that's a bitch move regardless, right? If, first of all, there's levels of, force that police are allowed to use. If you're skipping from step 1 to step 5, just bypassing 2, 3, 4, what the fuck you doing? You don't deserve, to call yourself a policeman.
And just to be correct, he was unarmed, so I don't know how the hell the knife came in there. But to this day,
this is the same thing that happened with Michael Brown. Oh, he was saying this. He was beating the police officer up,
Right.
back in Ferguson. No, he wasn't. Everyone around him was saying, nah, he was just jumped.
exactly.
And
then
it's sad that we need to keep having this conversation.
And then you look at the guy went there to break up. He broke up a fight and was putting his kids inside the car. I'm talking about the facts. The facts that we know is he had kids in the car, and his kids watched their father, get gunned down by the police. Now you just think about the trauma that goes with that in the black community, and why people thinking about obey the law. Like
it's 2020. It feels like we're living in 1960 again. 1961 again. I'm watching The Umbrella Academy, and they kind of touch up on all this stuff here.
Right.
And it's sad and it's scary. I don't know what else to say. We got to be better. The next generation here of police officers going into training need to not fucking do this out of human decency.
I just don't understand like how you go straight to lethal force immediately. Like if you watch the video, they're following the man around the car. There's 3 of them, and you trying to tell me that 3 officers can't subdue a person? They're talking about they tried to tase him. You right behind the dude. You can't tase him. You can't mace him. You can't tackle him. You can't do anything besides shoot him 7 times.
You're telling me all 3 of those tasers didn't work? You're telling me all 3 your pepper sprays were out or jammed or whatever the fuck? No, come on.
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Bullshit. I don't want to. Listen, I made a post the other day, and I meant this to the bottom of my heart. My friend list is getting smaller, and I don't give a shit. All right, you jump my shit with some bullshit about follow the law, you gone, because it's bullshit. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing this bullshit ass justification, because there's no justification for taking somebody's life or trying to. Thank God he survived. God is good all the time. Thank God he survived, but they're talking about he's paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah.
Never going to be the same. And in front of his 3 children. Do you know what that's like? I mean,
now they're probably not going to be too fond of cops growing up here. And
You
then,
think? You think? Probably.
Right, too fond. That's putting it down.
Yeah,
right?
but man.
What mechanism is going to come
Right.
when they get older, and you may have just caused
Right.
a future set of cops to get killed because
The trauma. This is what people don't get. It's traumatized. You hear LeBron James speak on this in your sports show, so I'm making sure it's all relevant. You hear LeBron James speaking on this right now in Black Lives Matter, and he's talking about how we're scared to go outside. Like, how do you feel when you get pulled over? Do you ever think that your life might get taken? Okay.
If anything, fuck a ticket.
A ticket, you know what I mean? But
And
just
if
think
any-
about that, and that's a real fear, whether or not it's justified or not. That's a real fear inside of black people. When cops get involved, they're nervous, they're twitchy. Why? Because we keep dying. And I don't want to hear more white people get killed. Bro, look at the population. This is when statistics and numbers matter, because if you look at the population, white people, 61%. So I don't give a shit that, 400 more die? Bro, you need 1,500 more white people to die to 1 black person. Remember that. Look up your statistics and stop talking all that bullshit, because you're wrong. You're wrong, and I'm tired of it. I'm so fed up.
And just people are going to be ignorant and stupid. They are going to want to believe the narrative that they, forcefully push, right? Oh, well, if you just offer the cops, so then that wouldn't happen. No, that's bullshit. Because, like you said, no matter what we fucking do, we tried kneeling, that didn't work, right? No matter what the fuck, we
You're
got
absolutely right.
here to bring, this issue that we tend to just overlook and don't give a shit, or don't give a shit,
Right.
but we just don't see because it doesn't affect us,
Right.
right? That's where the issue lies.
You're absolutely right, and it's sad, and I hope it's early. I know the governor came out and he's very adamant about pushing for them cops to get some type of something happen to them, and I hope it goes down. We'll see what happens.
If you're shooting an unarmed guy point blank 7 times in the back, you don't deserve to be a cop. You don't deserve to have a fucking gun.
You don't deserve to have a gun.
You deserve a fucking criminal record.
You deserve, yes, you deserve to go to jail. You deserve a sentence. That's what you deserve. You deserve. Let me go ahead and let me make a. It's not gonna be a hard turn, but we gotta keep it moving. So I just want to touch on it because this is a culture and sports show, as y'all already know. All people that be watching, I like to talk about culture and sports because they always relate to each other. From Jackie Robinson, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, LeBron James. You know what I mean? You keep going. You keep going. It never stops. And with that being said, right, there's a big thing that's going on during the NBA. Matter of fact, tonight you got Luka versus the Clippers once again.
That's a much better series. I think we were expecting fireworks, right? But we weren't expecting the drama.
Yeah.
Luka and the Mavs coming back from 21 down in the third.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the type of shit.
Before we go into the game, because
Yeah.
they're playing tonight, we're gonna make a prediction real quick, and then by the time this drops, you guys are gonna be able to be like, oh, he was right, he was wrong, because I don't think we're gonna go the same way.
Yeah.
But before we do all that, there was a thing. Speaking about back to Jacob Blake and so forth, Montrezl Harrell, right? You know about that, right? Where he called. So the story behind this, you can speak on this if you like, Icy. So during the game, was it game 2? I think it was game
2 or 3.
Game 2.
Yeah, no, two.
Yeah, one of them. Anyway, so Montrezl Harrell, like Luka did something and Montrezl Harrell fell on the ground. He looked down on him and said, "Stop flopping, big boy," right?
Mm-hmm.
Then next time down the court, Montrezl Harrell like slammed it, right? Yammed it and looked back and said, what do you call him? Bitch ass white boy.
Yeah.
Bitch ass white boy, right? Then all of a sudden the internet blew up. Boom. What's your thoughts on that before we actually talk about it?
I think anybody who's making a big deal about that has clearly never played any competitive sport ever.
Never.
Right.
Especially with somebody of the other race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Like,
right.
I say to you all the time, man, come on,
say
white boy.
Stay off of every basketball, football, video game.
Right.
We are racist.
Hey, you ever
The
hear those?
hardest.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
But is that a good time during the Black Lives Matter movement?
I'll say this.
On the
Here's-
basketball
You
court.
ever been in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby though?
That's what I'm saying.
Good old days.
Here's the thing. I think this is one thing that the unwoken people or the white people that don't understand what's going on. We know when you're being racist,
Right.
and we know when it's a joke. Because I've heard from white dudes on gameplay call me an N-word, and it didn't faze me because I know you were in the heat of the battle. We got guns. Blah, 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 blah. You know,
Right,
we're doing
right,
all of
right,
this.
right.
But then you just say it blatantly on just a normal level. That's why we can't give that's the reason why it's hard to give the word to them, because they don't know when to use it.
Right. No,
And that's why we just try not to use it. Right? Right, like, no,
Yeah,
you know,
it's just
because-
like, nah, y'all can't use it because y'all don't know when to use
Right,
it.
because if I just walk in here, first time meeting you,
Right.
and I just drop hard R, y'all are looking
Like,
at me,
he come
hey,
on, I
coming
mean, what's
back.
up, nigga, to me, because he knows me, you feel me? What's up, nigga? Y'all gonna look at him like, bruh.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel you. Let's get back to the thing, though. So, is it okay, with that being said, what if Montrezl Harrell said, what if Luka called him something else?
Then,
I'm just saying, like, because that's what it's turned into. Everybody's like this. So before you give me your take, all right? So this is the issue. So it blew up all over the internet, right? All the Black Lives Matter, all over thing, equality, blah blah blah. He shouldn't be doing this. And me personally, wrong timing. I think he should have got suspended for 1 game. Just not something, because they were up 2-1 at the time. It's game 3 because they was up 2-1.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? It's not going to affect anything. Worst case scenario, the tie 2-2, and it saves face, because I didn't want that to take out the message, because that's exactly what it's trying to do. It's trying to. The best part about it is Harold went over and hugged Luka, and Luka hugged him and said, "I didn't even believe he apologized because I didn't think nothing of it." And that's what you're kind of alluding to. But the thing is, and that is what people are trying to do.
Right, and it's in these types of games. This happened at the Brown-Steelers game, right? Where Miles Scared at the end of the game took the helmet off and killed Mason Rudolph there, right? Just in front of national television, right? When you play these he said, she said, it's it's like, is somebody mic'd up? Is somebody around? Like you feel like shit if you take one side, then it turns out to be the opposite way.
Right.
Because
we did see him though. The camera's on him. He's
no.
A big boy. You can see his mouth.
Anybody who can read, who can, but
But the thing is, I need you to answer this one, okay? So the question is this, and I'm gonna say it like this. So people were like, "What if Luka should stop flapping black boy or whatever?" You know what I'm saying?
Word here,
right. You feel me? Or just black boy, right? Is that the same thing as calling a bitch ass black boy as opposed to a bitch ass white boy?
I don't think it's the same because.
Good answer. Good answer. You good.
Right. No,
I tested him on that one. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you good.
As a society, we should be past
He's in the hot seat.
We should be past that point already here. There are just some things you don't say.
Right.
And, that's one. Nobody's going to name their kid Karen anymore because look at what those memes did.
Right. But where the black boy comes from is from the slavery. You used to use that to minimize the black man, you know what I mean? And you call him a black boy and stuff like that. So it's not the same. So get off my timeline with y'all bullshit. Sorry. Very personal right now.
No. If you think it is the same, watch a movie on Netflix called Mudbound. It'll open your eyes.
There you go.
It'll terrify you.
There you go. So let's stay with the topic. Clippers, Mavs. 2-2. What's up? He said Mavs and 7. Oh look. Hey, so
I'm falling on this sword.
Okay. I said Clippers in 6, so I think they're gonna get their ass whooped tonight. I think Mavs are gonna lose tonight by double digits. I think Luka's gonna do Luka.
Paul George finally show up?
Maybe. I don't know what's up. I don't know what playoff. Let's stick on him real quick. When did that happen? I never knew his nickname was Playoff Pete, and I don't even know how you get a nickname like that.
He's never shown up in the playoffs.
Never. So, how Russell Westbrook go 43? He had 5, and now nickname Playoff Pete. How's it possible? Like, it doesn't make sense.
No.
That's like what Charles Barkley had the best one. They don't call me Championship Chuck, right?
Yeah, right. No, I mean, right. If you're going, Black Mamba, that's the nickname.
I think they're playing their heart out because they ain't doing all that damn traveling. You're saving that energy. You just out there. It's going back to school a little bit because you ain't got the media.
And Luka young too. Don't get me wrong. They long. Yeah, he long.
Well, I mean,
he's raw.
They're saying it's a high school gym size too. You ever see a fucking NBA dude, warm up in a high school? They're shooting lights out. They just, they're those kids.
Because they ain't got nothing else to prove other than the people on the court.
Hey, right. You know what?
And you got that crowd and that pressure. I mean, when we got the battles are coming on the 11th.
There you go.
We have that. There's a
nice
lot of
plug
people.
in.
No.
Mystic Martian. I don't care. Mystic Martian.
They
McGregor.
have
check
all
it
of
out.
this stuff written out.
Right.
But when that crowd and that attention is on you.
Well, I know. I used to be wanting to be a rapper, so I performed a couple spots. That's how I got the name Juice. Though that's where the name Juice came from.
And don't worry, I'm gonna be
I actually performed in front of crowds.
It wasn't fit for your character. You too nice.
Now,
where them scars
man,
come from,
listen. I was 22 at the time. Hey, trust me. That's like 12. That's a decade ago, literally. So But so you got Mavs in 7.
Mavs in 7.
Yeah, and I got Clippers in 6. Who you got winning tonight? Mavs. You just told me they're gonna get their ass whooped. He's lying. He lying.
You said that.
Hey, listen, is Luka top 5 player in the league right now?
He's like top 6.
Top 6?
Top 6.
Yeah.
No,
So
not 5. Not
yeah.
5.
So name them all.
Above Luka.
Yes.
LeBron, KD, Harden, Giannis, and me.
Yeah.
Me, yeah.
Say you.
Nah, he's over here now.
What's wrong with him? Name him off, because Russell Westbrook's better than him. He been doing the same thing y'all talking about Luka's doing. Russell's been doing. He averaged it, matter of fact. So I'm just saying. People like all hyped on Luka doing 43, but bro, Russell did that for a season. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious. Yeah, literally, James Harden does what Luka does every single night.
But Luka's younger.
Luka's 21. That's where, he has the best future because they're all like 30 years old.
Right.
Like, I mean, not right now.
Right.
Luka's top 10. I mean, because there's literally you got players. You didn't even name Giannis.
I did. He's my number 4.
Your number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Westbrook was 5.
What about Kawhi? Returning
Yeah,
Finals MVP, like
yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Like
No,
you
forgot
people,
about him, actually.
people forget
Yeah.
about a lot of things, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you know,
Right.
and you still got Jason Tatum.
Mhm.
I mean, Luka probably take Luka over Tatum, maybe because Luka does more.
I'd start with Luka over Tatum.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause, I mean, he's the
Power
point.
building
So you know,
franchise.
you need somebody that hold the ball. All right, so okay, top 10. Can say top 10
Yeah,
for sure.
top
All
10.
right,
Top six.
let me get that out there. It's a top 6. All right, I'll let it slide.
Right.
All right, so right now, when we came in here, Denver and Utah were playing.
Mhm.
Utah's up 3-1.
Right.
We came in here at halftime. It was up, I think, 66-52.
It's
You look at it. You check the
yeah,
score?
no. Utah was up 9 with like 2 minutes left in the third.
In the third.
Yeah.
So you think Denver makes it a series?
No,
It's over.
it's over. Just Denver really kind of let me down here.
I know you picked them.
Yeah, I picked him. I've been really high on him. I've been pushing the envelope with them here. But they're just not showing up.
So that means you got Utah and Mavs your next round. That's what
Right.
you picking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who you
Slam.
taking that? If that was a matchup, who would you take?
Utah.
Utah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Better defense.
Yeah. Gobert will shut that shit
Yeah.
down. Like, you ain't like.
Right. Luka drives.
Yeah,
Gobert's there,
it's a
so-
wrap. Yeah,
Right.
Luka can actually shoot. You know what's crazy? People jumped on him like crazy after he hit that game winner.
He's been doing that.
But he ain't.
Yeah, he is.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Actually, you know they lost the most games in the final seconds this
Right.
year, so I don't know how he been doing that if they lose the most games
No,
this
last year. Go back.
Okay,
He
and
had
you
a
know
few buzzer
before
beaters last year.
since he been doing that, he had 3 air balls from 3-point range before he hit the game winner. So, but he's been doing that at 31% from the 3. Well, let's keep
Nah,
it going.
he-
No, you're right.
he turns
He's
it
been
on.
doing that.
Makes it when it matters.
That was one that we both messed up on. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let's get it right, baby. Okay. Here's one we both messed up on. We said OKC gonna destroy
No.
Houston. Houston went up on them 2-9. I was like, oh my God, what's going on right now? But then OKC settled down. I seen Chris Paul was pissed after game 2. He's like, I gotta do better. They won 2 in a row, 2-2. Who
How
you got in
about-
the series now?
How about James Harden though, beating the shit out of that? You could tell he wanted to take it to the hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
For hand sanitizer, I'm keeping you safe. What are you doing here? Why me? Right? But no, fucking.
Yes.
Just-
You seen Russell and Steven Adams going at it at the end of the game?
Yeah, they were just talking.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, a little bit.
You're on the bench. You're not
Yeah.
playing. Why you opening your
He's
mouth?
pissed.
Right now?
That's
Yeah.
why he mad. He's like, if I was over there, I'd be busting your ass. That's what he's saying right now. And he won't be back. They talking about he ain't gonna be back till the next series,
And that's going to be
unless it's game 6 or 7. He might come back. By
And that's going to be Houston's excuse if they lose. Oh, we didn't have Westbrook. Well, you had.
That's
you know,
sad. You had Harden.
Chris,
Yeah.
right,
You had Harden though. You
You
had
had
Harden.
Chris Paul.
Yeah. You decided to let him go. Let me just stay with this real quick. So Lakers up 3-1. We both. You picked that. I completely wrong in that. Like.
Wrong.
And my excuse is CJ McCollum is a broken back. Damian Lillard's not even playing Game 5, and Melo's he's old. So, excuse.
So is
And then
LeBron, so
Zach
is,
Collins. Zach Collins is hurt though. Zach
Right.
Collins is hurt though. He's supposed to play. And then let's just keep going down the list.
Well, no, but the problem with that series was Portland had burnt themselves out.
They
They
did.
played so hard those 8 warm-up games to get in
Right.
into the spot. Now they just can't.
Just
They-
dead.
just
One
dead.
game in them, and they
Right.
barely went out of that game. Dame had to get hot. You know what I mean?
Right,
At the
yeah.
fourth quarter.
Dame had to,
Yeah.
Dame.
And then you know what? It is LeBron and AD. I got to throw some respect in their name because they are probably the best 2 in the league right now as far as a tandem.
They're
You know what I
playing
mean?
well, yeah.
They're playing
I
very
would
well.
have traded Lonzo and Ingram for AD any day.
Yeah.
So-
Not even a question. So with that being said, let me stay right here real quick. OKC versus Houston. The winner of that plays the Lakers. Who would you rather see play the Lakers? OKC or Houston? Or do you think any of them have a shot?
No, I think it'd be fun to see a Chris Paul, LeBron James playoff series. Right, because
That would be fun.
They're on the banana boat or whatever, right?
Right,
And
right,
LeBron
right.
just eliminates Melo.
Yeah.
He
He
got
gets
way
Chris
down
Paul,
to the
yeah,
league, right?
yeah.
So,
Okay.
I think that'd just be fun.
Yeah, it would be fun for LeBron make his
but I-
legacy full until he loses to the Clippers. And,
But I think a
and-
better series would be the Rockets versus them because LeBron and Harden just going.
and
at
they
it.
can't stop Russell.
Right.
They never can stop Russell. Russell goes 100%, and they got no point guard. Even if Rondo was healthy or Avery Bradley was there, they can't stop him. Russell kills the Lakers.
Yeah, no,
Like, he does. He
went
owns
to
the Lakers.
UCLA.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
wanted to probably get drafted to the Lakers.
Right.
But,
Yeah. So all right, let's keep it moving. Bucks up 3-1 over, right?
over.
But they got my team that swept the Sixers.
Yeah.
Who they fired their head coach, or not Sixers, right?
No, the Sixers
Oh, yeah,
got swept.
yeah, by the Boston Celtics. But they lost their head coach. But let me go back to Miami. So Miami just swept Indy. T.J. Warren, huh? Anyway, and Butler was hurt. A whole last game, I was mad. I picked him on FanDuel. He pissed me off. I would have won if he played. But he was hurt, and they still won.
Yeah, no.
You think the Bucks should be worried? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah,
I know you're a Giannis guy over here.
Right,
I'm telling you, it's a wrap.
No, I think
Heat in 6.
Right. Oh, now Bucks at 6, Bucks at 7.
Go ahead.
I think NBA playoffs. They're kind of like the whole NFL playoffs. It's who's hot at the right time. If everyone's clicking, right? Fucking Giants beat the undefeated Patriots that year, whenever that was, 2011.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
7.
You ain't old enough for that. So
Right, no,
I
I was probably just getting into football, right?
Yeah.
No, it's about who gets hot at the right time, and the Heat are hot right now. The Bucks,
Matchups, man. It's about matchups.
The Bucks, they're going to be well rested, so they have that going for them.
What do you mean? They still got one more game. Heat's chilling. Heat swept.
Yeah, no.
Bucks lost 1 to Orlando. They play tomorrow.
No,
and on top of that, Bucks their guards allow people to shoot. And you know what Miami has? Shooters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying they got shooters. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. A bunch of bitch-ass white boys that can shoot.
Right.
I mean, they can't jump, but they can shoot. I'm just playing.
Yeah, no, right.
No, they can't. But listen, though. All jokes aside, they match up good. He will beat them in 6. You know why? Only because of matchups. I don't think they're going to make it to the conference finals because I like Toronto and Celtics, whoever wins that matchup. Toronto's a bad matchup for the Celtics, but I would love to see the Celtics beat Toronto.
All right.
Although they might protest the first game and not even go. But
So then what happens there? Do they just move it back a later date, or
if they both, yes.
Agree, yeah.
But if one says they're gonna go protest,
I've never heard a team say,
and the other
we're
team
just not going to show up.
Yeah, and the other team said, I'll take the win.
Hey, playoff basketball.
Yeah, playoff basketball. Let me get that one win closer.
Right.
I don't know. I really don't know. That's a very, very who you got though? Toronto and Boston. Boston and what? That's
6.
going 7.
No,
6?
6.
You know Boston has to beat them all year, right?
Right, I do know that.
Okay.
But playoff.
All right.
Brad Stevens here. Playoff Boston.
All right, man. All right. While keeping it moving. So Brett Brown got fired after losing by getting
This is
swept.
why Philadelphia is Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speak on it.
They
You look like you was waiting on this one.
Yeah, no, they draft Markelle Fultz.
Right.
And 2 years later, he's not even there. His mom's putting up like cameras in his like apartment and shit. I
Right.
don't know if you heard about that.
No, I didn't.
No,
Yeah.
when he was drafted, his mom would like just get like security cameras
Yeah.
inside.
Oh
Yeah,
man, it's
yeah.
the worst.
Even in the bedroom and shit.
Oh,
too.
shit.
Like, fuck off. Right?
The worst type of mom. He
Yeah.
drafted and mom's still checking in, watching the cameras. Like, hey, man, that's wild, bro.
But no, I mean, this is the coach who took over like a 10-72 team and brought him to 4 bounces away from,
But he also lost like 3 years in a row, and said trust the process.
Right, but then everybody in the process was injured and hurt.
Yeah.
Embiid at the time.
Yeah,
And you
but we
drafted a
had to
point
still
guard who
trust.
can't shoot.
We had to trust the process, and he has yet to. So okay, so you're saying like he inherited a bad team, made him relevant,
Right.
but so who do you think the problem is?
The GM, that Elton Brand guy.
Yeah, see, I think Embiid's the problem.
But would you rather have Embiid or Simmons?
In this league, I have Simmons without Embiid. I would trade Embiid. Give me some picks, because like Embiid to me quits too much.
Right.
I think he gets like a little ding, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm just going to chill. Like, you know what I mean? Unless he's on a real caliber team. Plus, he don't like Simmons. He don't even like half his team. It's
Right.
hard to have somebody play for a team that you don't like. You know what I mean? Like, how you going to give your heart to somebody you don't like?
Right. No, then going back to the GM, 2 years ago, they were all shooters.
Right,
now there are no
right.
shooters on the team.
None.
Right. And when you have a point guard who can't shoot, And, are you trusting Ben Simmons to throw up, 10 3-pointers a game and have Embiid?
No, you're right,
Come
though. Elton Brand should be brought to justice because his ass went and got fucking Al Horford.
Right.
Like, you need another power forward.
Tobias Harris as well, paying him $180 million.
Yeah, bro. Overpay like crazy. Like, Harris don't demand that type of market. Like,
hey,
what is that?
I'd sign that deal.
Man,
But,
Harris is solid, but he ain't that. That's number one type player.
Right, no.
He's
Harris
barely
is
a
what,
2. He's a 3.
Yeah, Harris
he's
is
like
what,
Chris
17 a
Middleton.
game?
He's like Chris Middleton.
Somewhere in there?
Chris Middleton's that's why Milwaukee's not gonna win because Chris Middleton isn't a second guy. He's a third guy, and Bledsoe's like irrelevant. He's like a 4th, 5th guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like Giannis is solid, but he doesn't have a 2, which is why they're going to lose to Miami. Because you know what they're going to do? They got Bam that can match up with Giannis. They got Jimmy Butler that can tap Giannis at the top of the key before he goes downhill. It's just, I don't know, man. You got a bunch of bodies. You could throw Iguodala at him. You could throw Jay Crowder at him. You could throw, you know what I'm saying? Kelly Olynyk at him. Like,
when Miami basketball plays well, life is good around here.
it is. It
Right?
is.
It's kind of like when UF does well in college football.
Right.
When Miami does well.
No,
Yeah.
Alabama does well. Life is good over here.
Right. But I feel like
Over here.
for the most
But
people.
then again, we do good all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
It's a good day when Alabama loses. and then it's a great day.
He's gonna get 2 days a year. That's what he said. He said, I get 2 days a year,
Right.
possibly.
Right.
Saying that's basically what goes down. Oh man. All right. So before we close out, because I'm trying to get home in time to watch this Clippers game, I'm just letting y'all know I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm trying to get home in time to watch this Clippers game. First day of school. I got some homework to do. Probably not gonna do it tonight.
No.
Probably do it tomorrow.
Probably not going to do it.
Probably not. But let's keep it real. Let's go some football real quick. Hey, by the way, next week I'm gonna have some guests over here. We're gonna talk some football. If you're bringing your people, I might just have to get one person instead of the 2, or maybe I get the duo.
I'll see what's up because
Yeah.
she was open to it. It was very just kind of up in the air.
Okay.
Up until earlier today.
All right. Well, we're gonna try to set something up for football. We can have some people. We're gonna introduce more football. That way, everybody knows it's coming. Because I'm getting ready. I actually just set up my fantasy football league because I'm a commissioner to a league. I'm actually a commissioner of too many leagues. It's too many to cover. You know. But
right, no, you have the one one you care about.
Yeah.
You have all the bullshit ones.
yeah,
right?
well, yeah, the ones that my friends they can barely afford, but like I gotta host it for them. You know, I'm sorry, guys. But-
Jesus Christ, it's very impressive.
They don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Right, yeah, no. If you thought he was talking about you, he was.
I probably was. Yes, I'm talking about you, cheap ass. I'm talking about you now. No, I'm
Right.
just kidding. All jokes aside. All right, so football, real quick. Close it out like this. QB drama in New England. Is that for real or is that fake?
See, every time Bill Belichick approaches the microphone, he always gets real close and talks like this, right? So nobody can hear him. So that way, one person over here is hearing one shit, the other person over there is hearing another.
Right.
Every time he speaks, I feel like there's some truth behind it.
Okay.
But
So what's the truth behind the quarterback drama?
just of the fact that they haven't decided who their starter is. It's only the first week of training camp. He's saying, Cam Newton looks real good in this offense. He's running the ball. He's touching it real nice, right? Not deflated. And so, I just think they haven't made up their mind.
Okay.
With
So Jared Stidham, who'd you take? Stidham or Cam Newton?
No, Cam Newton.
Okay, so they made their mind up. They're just playing around.
Right.
Like Bill Belichick fashion. All right, that's how I feel. All right, let's talk about something real dear to my heart.
Dear to your heart.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
In case nobody can see it, I'm gonna make sure the camera sees my cowboy
No,
keychain,
you're
so that I have no
fitness card.
cowboy. Yeah.
I go to the gym, guys.
I do. I go. Yeah. I work out.
Right.
But
Wearing 2 shirts.
yeah, I do. So what?
He
I got a
reps
muscle
his
shirt on.
brand proudly.
I'll
Proudly.
just come in here next time with jorts and a fucking Tommy Bahama.
Hey, you know what?
Unbuttoned,
My
right?
wife literally said when you had that little tank top on, she's like, "What Al's trying to do? Show off his little muscles?" I was like,
Damn right,
he's asking you to get to the weight. He need to start do some push-ups, shit. Get the little arm looking decent. Look at you.
Nah, see, that's,
He said,
that's not good right there.
that's not that.
that ain't it, Chief.
All right, man. So listen, Earl Thomas to the Dallas Cowboys. Think it happens? Yes or no?
I think he wants it to happen, and I think if Jerry Jones sees a player he wants to get, he'll get it. I don't think, he'll ask the coaching staff or anybody like that.
They're waiting for the price to come down,
Right.
from what I hear, and I don't want him. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Y'all like, why? You don't want Earl? You're crazy. I don't. Okay.
Wasn't he like $15 million a year, something like that?
It's not even about the money to me. All right. You go to.
You just don't want a guy walking around beating people up in practices.
Just think about his pattern, right?
He literally, flips his coach off in his last game at Seattle.
You had a player-friendly coach in Pete Carroll for defense.
If he couldn't make that work, then.
And then you go to John Harbaugh,
Right.
and then they call it conduct detrimental to the team. That's not one thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like they're trying to save their ass there too a little bit though. Right, because then it's when this story comes out. Oh yeah, by the way, he's been skipping meetings. By the way, he's been doing X. He's been doing Y.
Right, but and when you got all that, and then for the Dallas Cowboys, we drafted how many rookies to play secondary? We got Robinson. We want him to try out in safety. What Earl Thomas going to do? He's going to take away his snaps. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you going to develop young players if they don't get a chance to perform? Right. You still got Donovan Wilson. Donovan. Yeah, I wait for that one. It happens at least once every show, right? Uh-huh. So you still got Wilson you want to see. We got Ha Clinton. We don't need another free agent. We don't need another free safety. We need a strong safety.
Right.
Last I remember, Earl Thomas is not a strong safety.
Last time he tried playing strong safety, that's when Cam Chancellor was sitting out.
Yeah, right.
They were just getting lit up.
It was bad, very bad. So it's like.
And he's not a box safety either.
Not a box safety.
You're not going to put him down at the line.
And he when he got in a fight, what did he do? He missed his assignment, decided to go freelance and do his own thing and blitz, right? And the other person got a touchdown.
Yeah.
You know how many times that happens in the Cowboys? Like, we don't need that, bro. Like, I don't need somebody that's going to,
Ha will be missing tackles for enough already.
Yeah, I don't,
every time he does.
And I don't need Earl Thomas trying to punch him in the shit. You feel me? I don't need that. I don't. Like, we're young. We're a young team. Right. And while we do have a mix of vets, we don't need a mix of vets that have a very volatile atmosphere that brings with him. And I was a fan of E.T. I like Earl Thomas. I watched him in college. Mm-hmm. I watched him. I wanted him when he flipped off them and he played against us and he got that. I was like, man, please come to us.
Yeah.
And then I seen him in Baltimore. I was like, he kind of, even though he's a Pro Bowl, it's
reputations stick around for a reason.
Right.
Right. If he's tough to work with, if he's locker room cancer, right? It's tough to get rid of that.
Right.
Not saying he is, but look at the people back. That's why Antonio Brown is still kind of out of the league.
Right.
So,
talking about retirement.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So just so our Cowboy Nation know where I stand. I don't want Earl, but I'm not gonna be mad if he signs with us. Yes, I play double standards. Oh man, that's pretty much it, man. I got for today. That's it.
That's it.
All right, so you got Mavs winning in 7.
Yep.
I got Clippers in 6. We got Lakers versus who you picking? You think OKC, Rockets? Lakers, Rockets next round. I think I'm gonna go Rockets. I want to say OKC, but I seen too much. James Harden can be unstoppable when he wants to be. So I don't think he's gonna lose to them. I think Russell will come back by game 7, if anything, 6 or 7, and that's game because I seen OKC. They barely getting by. I put Russell in there, it's a wrap. So yeah, and Miami beats Bucks. Miami and Bucks, we're not going to talk about when they beat them because we'll be the next one. But I got Miami plays the Bucks next round. You got Toronto and
Celtics,
yeah, and then Utah moves on.
Yeah, then Utah move up, right.
Okay. Pretty much it. You got anything else you want to say?
I got nothing to add.
All right, man. Y'all remember, peace and love, and for whatever you do, Black Lives Matter all the time.
Give out your social media handles, man.
Man, y'all already know where to find me at.
No, we don't.
Really?
No.
Check me out on listen, tune in.
No, it's all.
You got me all like, yeah.
All right.
I wasn't ready for this one.
Listen,
make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Check me out on my IG, TheRealJuice_3. You can follow me on Facebook. I probably won't accept your friend request, so don't do that. I'm just playing. Listen.
Look at my MySpace.
Yes, sir.
Add me on Club Penguin.
Hey, what about you? Put your stuff out there. Anybody want to follow Alex? What?
No, nobody wants to follow.
He said nobody wants to follow the token white guy. Listen, Real Talk Radio, all day, every day. E3 Network. This is what we do. We keep it real all the way. subscribe, like, comment, do that stuff. Let's get it right. Teaming up.
E3.
Yeah, it's
EX3.
Jesus
Did I say that?
X3. What?
What I say? Did I say that?
Yeah, you said no. Oh my god.
Damn,
It's
man.
in front of you.
EX3. I always say EX3. So what? I
He
slipped
said
one time.
E3.
Listen,
I
I
was
slipped
like,
one time.
That
I
is
slipped
not
one
my
time.
corporation. That is a video game corporation.
Right,
sir.
yeah.
I love E3.
EX3. Make sure you tune in, subscribe, like, comment.
There you go.
Let's
All
get
right,
it
looking
right.
forward to the next show, Bob. We got this.
Let's get it right.
Come on, Skip.
Let's get it right, baby. Nah, man, for real. Peace and love, all right?
like-
We out.
It's like the fourth time you said peace and love.
I said it again, peace and love, bitch. Black Lives Matter.
Yo, it's time to get it right. This is a show that's not about stats, not about numbers. It's about facts. Facts.